Hey guys, Shane with Excessive Performance. Today I was cleaning out my parts and looking for a knob and ran across this. It is a shadow kill pot. And so I decided I was going to put it into my ML and did some research. It can be used as a volume or a tone pot, either or, it's up to you. And my location that I want it is going to dictate that we're going to use it as a volume pot. So the first knob is going to be replaced with a kill pot. So while you're playing, if you push down on the knob, it will kill the guitar signal. So let's go. First thing, I'm going to remove the cover to expose the wiring. To remove the knob, you're just going to pull straight up on it. It should come up without too much hassle. Okay, then you're going to remove this nut, and that will allow the pot to drop completely out of the guitar. Alright, and once that's removed, you can just push the pot through the back of the guitar, where we will pull it out and remove the pot itself from the circuit, and then wire in the new pot. Alright, so we've got the pot pulled out of the guitar. Okay, so basically we have 4 connections that we're going to have to make when we connect this. We're going to have a couple of grounds and then the wires running to the pickup. Okay. All right. So I'm going to desolder these. Basically what you just need to do is you need to take your soldering iron and put it on where the wires are soldered and heat the solder up, and then you can just pull the wires out. And there it is, wired up and in the circuit. Should be good to go. Let's put it in and check it out. And we'll button up the front and get the knob on it. Alright, had to take it back apart because the knob was sticking up too far. So one of the things that most people don't realize is the reason there's 2 nuts on your pots is so you can adjust the height. Okay, and then if you put the star washer down there, that will keep it from spinning when you're trying to tighten up the nut on the front side. Okay, so this should be better. Let's take a look. And as you can see, that knob is still up, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch too high. So we're going to adjust it again. There we go. That's what you want it to look like when it's all done and adjusted properly. Alright, so in closing, you probably noticed that in the demo portion of the video that the kill switch is not in the position I originally had planned on. 2 reasons for that. First, if you're using the tremolo bar and you want to use the kill switch, it's impossible to do in that position. The other reason, if you use it as a volume pot, it's only going to affect the circuit that is being controlled by that volume pot. So in this case, it was the neck pickup. And so when it was in the neck pickup position, kill switch worked fantastic. Granted, you couldn't reach to it at all with the whammy bar being used, but it worked. Okay. Problem is the bridge is where you want it to be. So what I did some more research, realized that the tone circuit is going to be used on both bridge and neck positions. So if I wired it there, it would function in either position. So I spared you guys the 2 hours of aggravation that I had trying to rewire everything, because when you wire it as a tone pot, it's completely different as is when it's wired as a volume pot. But in the end, it does function, as you can see in the demo. Alright, so before we leave, we'll give you the wiring diagrams that are used to make this project a reality. First up is going to be the Shadow Electronics, their wiring diagram for the pot itself. If you take a look at that, you'll be able to see that it shows you both ways as a volume and a tone pot, how you're going to wire it. And then we have basically the control cavity wiring for a 2 pickup with 2 volumes and a tone control. You'll need this if you have to do what I had to do today and completely rewire this guitar. And then lastly, you will have the diagram for all the pickup types, different brands, different types, how you are going to wire them up if you are going to just put them in a normal guitar circuit. It's a cool little item to have. Nice little trick to add to your bag. All right, guys, if you like this video, please give us a like and a subscribe. It's much appreciated. And if you have any other ideas for how-to videos that you would like to see, just let us know. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.